Hi, it's me. I'm here to do the intro for my game review. That I'll give you a bit of background and stuff on it, so
What
that
are you doing?
It's me doing the intro for the Turban Chaos game.
Turban Chaos? It's Urban Chaos.
Is it?
Silly boy, isn't it?
Oh. Urban Chaos Riot response comes from a company called Rocksteady. Now, I've never played a Rocksteady game, so I have no doggone idea what to expect. So I get the game on for the first time, and it's an FPS, and all you regular listeners know, I'm just not all that keen in FPSs, I never have been. But this one is different, because Urban Chaos is pure fucking trash. Utter shite, but it's shite with pure energy. You use your shield, you move forward in the game, and that's what you do from start to finish. You're always moving forward, you're always blowing heads off, and that's all you want for an FPS. You want to be able to shoot a guy once, twice, 50 times in the head, because that's what FPSs are all about. Killing a bunch of bastards that have got it coming to them really violently. That's what you want, isn't it, kids? And these bastards have got it coming to them because they think they can riot in this town, and I'm Nick Mason, you can't riot in my town. It all looks a bit heavy-handed for a riot officer, doesn't it? That's the way riot police should be. Oh, I don't like the war in Iraq, I think that's quite bad. Well, what about if I blow your brains out? Do you like it now? Obviously none of these guys are protesting against the war in Iraq. None of they poofs would have the balls to throw a Molotov at Nick Mason. I think these guys are protesting against having to wear the same mask as the guy next to him. It's got them really furious. And it would really, wouldn't it? If you were in a game and you had the same face as the guy next to you. Remember how furious the guys in Serious Sam were when they found out that there was a guy that looked just like them? Man, they were fucking livid. Now, you've seen just about enough footage of this game to realise that there's quite a lot of violence in it, and it's glorified violence, but we're all in around space now. We don't have to take a party line with this review. There's no mothers listening, so we can say, man, it's really enjoyable sometimes to blow a guy's head off. Oh, stitch that, you prick. There's one for you as well. Looking at it, there's nothing particularly graphically stunning about it. It's no next generation by any stretch of the imagination, but it's got the pure stink of the 80s off it. Check these news sequences that link the levels together. It's like something out of Robocop or something. And you know what else is cool? See the wee clock at the top left hand corner there? It runs off the PS2 system, so that's the actual time that I was actually playing the game, actually. But I did think of something that would make the news sections a wee bit better. If you could break into the studio like Black Rad and Welcome to the Terror Dome, shoot her in the nut, that'd be brilliant. What you've got with Urban Chaos is a game that plays really well and has a bunch of quite atmospheric, really trashy sections where you're killing a load of guys, and like I said earlier, you can use the shield, so you're never really taking cover. It gives you a sense of empowerment. You're always moving forward. What I love about this game is it helps that it's a really good game to play, but what I love about it is it doesn't make any excuses for itself. It doesn't make any excuses for the extreme visceral violence or the extreme language or the trashiness of the whole package, and it doesn't make any excuses for the replay aspect either, because in truth the game's pretty brief, but you will replay levels to get the medals and unlock extra weaponry and armour and the like, because I replayed them, and if I'm doing it, you'll do it. What's on screen now is the only thing that really slows proceedings down. There's sections in the game where you have to rescue people from fiery buildings. You're not killing many people when you're doing it, which is a wee bit boring. This is a bit more like it's a gun turret section with a bit of a kick. That's what I mean about this game. There's nothing particularly new or original to it, but it all seems to work. It all clicks. It's all got a kick to it. Everything's fluid, it's got a great pace to it. It's a great game to stick on for an hour and just blow some fucking heads off. So I'm not going to walk a line with this. I'm not going to say, oh, it's a good game, but it doesn't do this as well as this game, or it's not as good a game as that game. It's just a good fucking game. It is an 18, so don't buy it for a kid. But Urban Chaos Riot Response is a game that takes a load of stuff that you've seen before, sticks it in a nice wee compact package, and gives you a game that you'll really enjoy and you'll want to replay. So with all that said, and me enjoying it, I will leave you with one of the more picturesque sections. Only kidding, headshot!